obviously this is a big win, but in general, after the road trip, do you feel like you guys are starting to get back to, where you want to be?
Obviously, results, you win a couple games here and just starting to feel good about yourself. A big thing for me was, we dropped those 3 games in the West Coast, but we didn't play poorly. And sometimes that happens. And, these were 2 tough games to win. And, one game we had to pull out with 50 seconds or whatever it was. And, tonight the game was in the balance till the very end, till we get the empty netter. So it's just it's like you're consistently, you have to play so consistently in this league to, try and get into the playoffs, and you can't let the ups and the downs affect you. And as I said, it was easy to be down after we lost those games on the West Coast, but I thought our process has been pretty darn good. And but these were 2 tough teams to play, and that Boston game tonight, we have that 2-goal lead, and they pushed and pushed and pushed, and our goalie came up big for us, and we were able to hold on. But it's so razor thin in this league. You just got to take these points when you can get them. But it's the totality of kind of how you're playing, and I haven't minded how we've played the last little while, even though we didn't have the results we always wanted.
Down 400 career points. I mean, how nice is it to see him? Sometimes he flies under the radar, gets offensively, but man, has a lot of points in this league for a D-man.
Yeah, it's he's such a big part, actually, not only of our team but of our organization the past, how long. And so for guys to reach those milestones, it's a big deal. And it's I don't know if Ryan McDonough's ever been known for, getting points. So when they do get them, it's 400 is a lot of points in this league, and he's more known for keeping them out of the net than putting them in. But it just goes to show, he's had some sneaky good years, to have 400 points.
You guys have 8 shorthanded goals this year, and a lot of those have come in pretty big moments during the game, whether it's just like a tie game, maybe down by 1. How much have you guys made that unit, whether it's Hagel, Sorelli, or like McDonough and Chernak, kind of a weapon of momentum,
Well, you want your special teams to be momentum grabbers. And, excuse me, a power play, gosh, you're in the mid 20%. You have a hell of a power play, but that's only going, 1 for 4 every night. And so it's not always scoring. It's, how you're executing on it. If you're getting looks, momentum can swing in your favor. Well, it's the same for the PK. And you can't sit here and say, well, you're going to score, every time you're out. But once you do a little bit, all of a sudden you become, you're hopefully in a power play's head that, you better watch out because these guys might score on you. And it's not that you can sit here and write it up and say, okay, great, we're on the PK. We're going to go score. You know what I mean? But it sure can be a weapon, and it can, hopefully change the way a power play thinks when you have guys that are a threat to score.